Now that the practice years are almost over in BSG or GLO-BUS, it's a good time to start thinking seriously about how to be the only store on the island, how to avoid the competition, and push your profits up. Once the practice rounds end, you'll be smart to pick a strategy and put it into play. Do I mean now? This early? Before we talk about it in class or study the chapter that covers competitive strategies? The answer is yes. Absolutely. Don't meander into the market to see what happens. Pick a strategy. The sooner you implement a strategy, the sooner you and the competitive marketplace will know where your island is and whether another company is on it. The first chapter of most every textbook is the overview chapter. Yours probably gives you an outline of what the generic strategies look like. Some books list as many as 5 generic strategies, but for simplicity, I've narrowed it down to 2. Differentiation and low-cost, or as I like to put it, BMW and Walmart. Now, I'm not saying you can't be Honda or Target, but I use these 2 companies as the extreme examples to give you an idea of how a strategy directs everything a company does. Think about how Walmart does all it can to keep operating costs as low as possible, which helps explain why there's no fancy carpet or decorations in the store, and why you have to check yourself out when you're done shopping. Walmart sells basic products at basic prices. The selection of sizes and colors is limited in order to keep costs down. Another thing that you don't see is that Walmart spends big on productivity-enhancing technology that helps them manage inventory and product ordering. Next, think about BMW. It calls itself the ultimate driving machine. BMW builds all of the latest comfort and safety features into its high-performance vehicles. And they are, of course, priced accordingly. Their cars come in a wide variety of models and colors, and you'll often get your car washed free when you take it in for service. BMW spends heavily on product-related research to keep their products at or near the cutting edge of automotive technology. But now, you may be asking, how do we choose a strategy if you don't know what our competitive rivals are doing? The answer is that you'll never know in advance what they're going to do, whether it's in GLO-BUS, BSG, or the real world. In fact, we say that any strategic change has 2 parts. The first is the strategy that the company intends to adopt, and the second is the strategic adjustments the company must make after its customers, suppliers, and rivals react to the new strategy. Making changes is inevitable. Establishing a strategy gives you the starting point. If your company starts GLO-BUS with a clear strategy and you occupy a definitive space in the market, you will first of all provide your GLO-BUS and BSG partners with a clear view of how your company will pursue its profitability goals and performance expectations. Establishing a strategy early allows your team to focus on improving its productivity management. And second, by establishing your company in a clear spot in the market, you signal your competitive rivals to look elsewhere for their spot in the market. You want them to go and find an island of their own. It's often the case that 1 or 2 companies lead my GLO-BUS games from start to finish. Much of the time, these companies adopt strategies that are dramatically different from what they began with in year 5. I think they know that most of their rivals will simply tinker with the market positions they inherited in year 5. But once these companies establish dominance, rivals steer clear of the islands the leaders have claimed. These has-been rivals then find themselves sharing an island with each other and in a heated fight for 5th place and a C in the game. So don't wait. Pick a damn strategy and put it into play now. If you do it right, you'll land on an island by yourself and see your profits rise. Your co-managers will thank you, your rivals will thank you, and your GPA will thank you if you do. And if you have questions about GLO-BUS or BSG that you'd like for us to address, leave them in the comment section. We'll see you in the next video.